suis désolé, Oscar, mais t'as l'air trop bon. French people eat weird stuff, and among others, we eat snails, escargot. Let's find out why, and let's study how to pronounce escargot correctly and what we can learn about French pronunciation with this word. French people are not the only people to eat snails. The practice dates back to even before the antiquity, Paleolithic. And it's not surprising because when you run out of resources, you just eat whatever you find in the nature. Now, the practice of cooking snails as a French specialty dates back from after Napoleon was overthrown in 1815. So when the monarchy, which means the king as a government of France, was restored. After Napoleon's fall, the Tsar of Russia, Alexander I, which Napoleon had tried to invade, came to visit France to patch things up with the new state. And in order to make this meeting efficient diplomatic-wise, the new French king, Louis XVIII, asked his very famous cook to conceive a dish based on snails. And he had the idea of stuffing them with parsley, garlic, and butter. And that's how the French typical snails recipe was born. And that's it for the culture. Now, let's see what we can learn about French pronunciation from the word snail in French, which is escargot. It starts with E, S, C. So in this case, when the E stands before two consonants in a row, it is always pronounced E. Look at my mouth, my tongue, E, like this. So S, then we've got the C, which stands in front of A letter. So it must be pronounced K. Then the A, A. So far we've got Esca. Then comes the R, and here the R is placed before a voiced consonant, G, the G. So it's going to be voiced as well, escar, escar. And finally, G-O-T is pronounced as go, because the T at the end of a word is very often silent in French. So in the end, we get escargot, escargot. I hope you learned a couple of useful things for your French pronunciation in this video, and I also hope that this will encourage you to try this very famous French dish, which is actually very good, even though it doesn't look so. Merci, au revoir et à bientôt.